Hello, this is Onyx Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing a message for Sagittarius. So thank you guys so much for hitting the like button, subscribing. I do really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and look into Sagittarius's main focus for this month of April. Okay, so you guys have the Well, and bottom of the deck is before completion. All right. So Sagittarius, you guys have the Well. Seeking truth, wisdom, insight, intuitive knowing, return to the source, getting to the bottom of things. So I do feel like a lot of you are going to be in a place where you're going to find the answers that you're looking for. Like, it seems like the beginning of the month, you could definitely be in a space where you're not super sure about something. Okay, I feel like as the month goes by, especially the 8th, on the 8th, a lot of you may make some type of decision about like where your next steps are. Let's clarify the Well. Yeah, so we have the Moon, Three of Swords, the Empress, Five of Wands, Nine of Wands reverse, and the Strength card. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. So, yeah, the Moon definitely speaks of uncertainty, okay? There's something that you feel like you're having to do, or something you're having to decide. You may feel like there's a lot of like lingering energy, or like you're unsure about a particular situation. Yeah. Whatever you're deciding, and whatever you're getting to the bottom of, or like getting to the truth of, I do feel like any decision would basically create a tower moment, if that makes sense. Like, you're basically, like, say you're changing jobs, say you're ending a relationship, say you're seeing the truth about somebody you care about, a family member, a friend. So whatever this is, this Moon, Three of Swords, definitely is emotional for you. What is the Tower, before we move on here? What is going to shake up this foundation of yours? Let's see. Yeah, Page of Wands reverse. So, like, as mentioned, it's almost like whatever you do is going to shake up a foundation. Something could be bad news, or you feel like you're dealing with a very immature situation. But yeah, it's like if you stay, or if you keep something the same, there's, you're dealing with one issue. And if you change and, change something, if you walk away from something, then you also have a tower moment, because now you have a whole new set of things that you have to worry about. So you are showing up as the Empress, any gender. So you're showing up as someone who is really prepared for all of this. Like, you have all the tools that you need. Five of Wands is here. I feel like there's a fight. There's a disagreement. I feel like you're standing up for yourself. You're advocating for yourself, tied to whatever this is. And with that, I feel like, let's see, you're showing up as a Queen or King of Wands. The fight is about your beliefs, like you standing up for yourself, you advocating for yourself, or you being brave enough to take the next step and be victorious in whatever this is. So the Nine of Wands is in the reverse, and the Strength card is here. I feel like you're in a place now where like some type of fight, disagreement, argument has happened. Or basically you're going back and forth with somebody, that kind of thing. And I also feel like you're at a place where you're kind of choosing to walk away from something, walking away from a company, walking away from, a job. You're walking away from something. The Lovers is in reverse. But the good thing about it is it leads to the Strength card. It leads to you having the confidence to decide to walk away. Okay, so the Strength card is like you're doing the things that you didn't necessarily want to do. And sorry, Sorry guys, my throat. The strength card represents 8. So like I said, April 8th could be important. I feel like you guys have already made some type of decision, but you may solidify it by the 8th. But I just feel like you're walking away from a partnership, walking away from a job, walking away from a home. Because what you don't see is the 5 of Swords. So like, I feel like you don't trust wherever this is. And I feel like that's the brink of like the problem. Like, and I feel like you're right and justified with that. Like the people around you, the people you work with, the person you're dating, the place you live, the group you're in, however this resonates, you don't trust it. And I feel like you're right about it. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, I also feel like these people see you as the Queen or King of Cups. So they just see you as someone who's like very nice, very intuitive. They don't see you as somebody who, they don't see you as somebody who's gonna really like speak up or advocate. There could be a King or Queen of Pentacles person who's like money focused. They could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and their Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or they could be somebody that handles finances, or somebody that again just really cares about how they look and cares about their career. And I feel like this person's biggest regret once you leave something, once you break up with them, once you move, their biggest regret will be you leaving. So I feel like you may be in a space where you're kind of like, okay, I'm dealing with this ending. I don't know necessarily what to do. Ace of Wands reverse. What should I do? And I feel like a lot of you are really being patient with that as well. Like, I feel like you're trying not to rush yourself in some type of decision. However, this King or Queen of Pentacles, they know just exactly what they're doing. And I feel like as you leave something, as you're walking away from something, things start to crumble for this person. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are just moving towards a new direction. I want to clarify the Knight of Swords really quick. 8 of Cups. So basically the problems that are going on with this person at the time of, like right now, the 5 of Wands, that's going to exacerbate, if that's a word, like if I'm saying that correctly, but it's going to, basically whatever issues they have are going to like quadruple, and you're not going to be there to experience that tower. 6 of Swords, literally. So whatever decision you're making, like I said, I feel like a lot of you will solidify it by the 8th. And I also feel like after that, exactly, the Chariot. Some of you are moving, actually. Some of you are leaving a job, moving on from a person. But you're going to get the right information, like some type of information, some type of communication is going to come to you at the perfect timing. And I feel like you're going to get out of somewhere before, because I feel like you're like the lingering tower. Like someone could be dragging you into disagreements, dragging you into disarray, and basically you're like, you know what, I don't have to deal with this. And eventually you just kind of throw the towel in and you're like, you know what, I'll do what I have to do. I'm getting out of here. I'm changing the trajectory. And I feel like literally as soon as you leave something, everything starts to basically fall apart for them. So it's just kind of more of a confirmation, okay? Bottom of the deck is before completion. So uncertainty, doubt, and hesitation, loss of faith, unstable condition, be extra cautious, and discord. So I do feel like a lot of you are in a state where you're like, I'm not sure what to do next. Or you're like kind of teetering on a line, and that's what you see. But it's just good to know that like you're going in the right direction. Like this process of you figuring out what you're going to do is you trusting your gut. Okay. You looking into, what's right, what's wrong, looking into these dynamics, looking into all the decisions before you make a decision. That is you trusting your gut, because you doing that and not just like jumping out there is going to lead you to better opportunities, better decisions, more decisions that you can make. And it's going to lead to something being much more smoother than if you were not sure, or halfway not sure, or not seeing things as they are, okay? So advice for Sagittarius, Ace of Wands reverse. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like don't make yourself feel like you have to make a decision right now. Like I said, I feel like for a lot of you, the 8th is going to be really important, or you'll end up making some type of decision by the 8th, which is on Tuesday. So I feel like, again, think in very affirmative energy, like think in a good way. Think time is on my side. Think I have all the answers that and all the, possibilities and multiple decisions on what I want to do. Really be in a place of abundance and of thinking of abundance. And I feel like this, next period will go really well for you. Okay. But I do feel like, again, you're going to get some type of confirmation that you were right about a lot of things. And also you're going to get confirmation that you're the person that genuinely has the power in this situation. Okay. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys for hitting the like button, subscribing, and thank you for watching.